distance between Thassos and Kavala is only an hour and a few minutes. This is how long it takes for the ferry boat to get to Prinos. But the most popular route is that from Keramoti to Limenas, the capital of Thassos, which takes only half an hour, while Keramoti is located very near Alexander the Great Airport in Chrysopolis, Kavala, a popular destination for Greek and European tourists. The Emerald Island, as it is known, and justly so, is inhabited since age-old times. Fragments of this civilization can be found everywhere. God Dionysus considered the wine of Thassos the best wine in the world. Wine, olive oil and marble turned Thassos into the first exporting power of the ancient world. The gold beneath its ground, as well as its prime quality products, made Thassos rich and mighty. Its cultural continuity is evident in places like this, where the Temple of Poseidon gave its place to the Chapel of the Saint. In any case, it is the same sea they are protecting. Thassos is one of the most privileged islands in the Aegean Sea. Its location and its nature are a blessing. It is forested from end to end with pines and age-old olive trees, which reach up to the breaking of the waves. People call Thassos the Emerald Island due to its countless bays and its unique in coral and lucent sea. Its rich sources gift it with a varied vegetation and a great range of products, rendering it self-sufficient. It is thus not by chance that the visitors that come to know of the island and its wonders fall in love with it for life. Besides, many foreign visitors, part of its always increasing tourism, have chosen to stay in Thassos and to make it their permanent residency. In plain words, Thassos says it all. Here, in tranquil Rahoni, where the pines fall in love with the olive trees, here, at the breaking of the wave, we found the residential complex Eleones. Which allows their owners to find the one that suits them best and leave their personal mark. The shareholders of NEDON have discovered since the 70s and invested in the beauty of the island. A wide variety of houses was constructed in the course of the years, but always with respect to the nature and the beauty of the island. The branches in their earthen colors that the lady of the house just cut for her vase stand in total harmony with the colors of the wall, thus harmonizing the interior scenery with the surrounding nature. The housing complex of Meliades lies at a small distance from Eleones. Both names derive from the two key products of the island. They leave an aftertaste of the stout olive and the sweetness of honey. All of these houses are located near the village Rahoni. However, they offer privacy to their owners, and at the same time, the joy of feeling as if on a ship with crystal sails. The gaze can wander across the horizon. Prinos is 7 kilometers away from Rahoni. Here in Prinos, and with Mountain Ipsario in the background, we found the housing complex Ikias. Tasteful, each house with its own garden and the olive trees that reach the balconies. An ideal choice for those who wish to live in nature, but at the same time enjoy the facilities of a modern and functional residence. The fishing boats shine in the morning light here at Limenaria, as the captains unload the gifts of the sea. What privilege must it truly be to be able to gaze from high above the centuries of the Aegean, as if one were the mythical Poseidon. NEDON has a wide range of houses to fit all wallets. However, in the last years, demand for high-quality residences, for rent or buy, has increased significantly. The familiar environment, privacy, independence, and the capacity for the accommodation of whole families have led many visitors to prefer renting a house than staying at a large hotel complex. Scala, fish wharf at Mariès, was developed around its picturesque bay. The sea here is considered one of the most important fisheries of the island. The dandelion-like seacoast of the land forms secluded bays, like that of Atspas. While directly behind is a true diamond, ferry. Known since antiquity for its pottery, but also for its exquisite microclimate. The olive trees blossom and all kinds of herbs are fragrant. In a place like Thassos, where demand for accommodation is constantly rising, exceptional location for the development of tourist residences is rare to find. This privileged and blessed place was chosen by NEDON Constructions in order to create a unique housing complex, perhaps the greatest on the island. In order to materialize our vision, we recruited inspired architects, whose designs bear the marks of the view and aesthetics of the great Aris Constantinides. This is how they envision it. In all honesty, who wouldn't want to enjoy such a house on this paradise on earth?